Hello, Leo, and welcome to another episode of As the Tarot Turns. Yes. Alright, silliness aside. Um, I was having difficulties with trying to get your tarot going, and apparently this time, hopefully, it's going to be successful. So, as you can see, your cards are already laid out. I was right about to get to almost the ending of your reading, and technical difficulties happened, and I was like, are you kidding me? So I tried again, and I got within the first 5 minutes or something, and then it went wrong again. So all right, hopefully the third time's a charm. Okay. So we're just going to get right down to the business, and you may have the shortest reading out of all the other signs, but who knows? Let's see. For those of you that are new tuning into this channel, thank you for joining. And this is a new channel, so therefore, show some love and subscribe if you feel like it. So, let's see. I guess basically within the first 3 minutes you should know if this reading is for you or not. So, and like I tell the other signs, check your moon, rising, and Venus to get further clarification, especially if this doesn't resonate with you. People ask me, what does that mean? Look at your moon and rising and stuff. Well, go to Google, type up natal chart, free natal chart, and you put in your, birth information, and it will spit out what your moon sign is and rising and all that, and then you can find out what it is, and then you can look at the other signs. So hopefully that clarifies what I'm talking about. But if you do, you'll definitely find more out about yourself. So I would definitely do it, especially for those that don't know too much about astrology. It's worth a shot. We got 2 guided messages for you, Leo, and the first one is about having courage with your, I guess, newfound diet, or maybe you're struggling with body changes or something, but pretty much it has to do with your health, your diet. So maybe you're struggling and there's something going on, and it feels like it has more to do with the balancing of the emotions with it. Step back and ask yourself, why is this so hard for you? Well, maybe there's the other question of, what is the blockage? And break it down into baby steps in order to get to a bigger and bigger goal. A lot of people will go in with all or nothing, and sometimes it just has to be, maybe a little something, and then you can work it more and more. Now, the other guided message was for the other set of you, is about your adult children. Apparently, there is some guidance that is needed, and whatever is going on in your household or with them, maybe you need to try a new strategy that hasn't been done before, that they don't see coming, in order to go at what it is you're trying to be accomplishing. We'll just say that. So, all right, Leo, let's get to your reading and see what's happening. Well, you have the Ten of Wands, the Judgment card, and the Death card. Don't be scared of the Death card. We'll get to it. So basically, the Ten of Wands, what's this about? Well, somebody is completing out a cycle. They're trying to be done with the situation. Or you could say they're pretty much done with the situation, with what I'm seeing here. There is a King of Swords. Now, mind you, that just because it says king, it doesn't mean that it has to be a man. It can be a woman. What we're talking about here is the energy of somebody that is very direct, straightforward with their words, and is in the mental realm. More so with their energy, how they're standing. So this King of Swords is looking at the Eight of Cups. Somebody was going back and forth with the energy of walking away. So apparently in the past, somebody definitely made the decision to walk away. The King of Swords is now in the energy of being strong with having difficulties with trying to rebuild and work on his pentacles, trying to work from the ground up with getting back to stability, a grounding. Now, with the Judgment, somebody's having a spiritual awakening, we'll say that, or revelations. So, what is this about? Well, somebody can't let go of the Nine of Swords. They have surpassed the point of trying to get out of their head and holding on to something that's giving them anguish and strife. And so the Justice is looking at this situation. Now, what that's telling me is that a balance needs to come in with this. The thing that the person is having sleepless nights over, well, they can't get out of their head. It has to do with the Five of Cups. Somebody is very, very sad, regretful, not able to get out of their head about whatever it is that happened that made them sad. Well, when this Justice comes in and this balance happens, with the Judgment, somebody is going to come in pretty quickly with their words and will be very straightforward and to the point. So, that in turn, let's look at the Death card. What's going on? Well, you can say another cycle has ended as well. And it's time for change. And when the Death card happens, a new beginning or something new can start. When we see that, we're looking at a King of Cups. It doesn't have to be a man, but the energy is, this is someone in the emotional realm, but the way that they're standing is they're not very emotional. They may come off as someone is, in the beginning, as someone emotional, but they are holding back their emotions. They're not even looking at what's behind them, and it has to do with balance. Not even looking at what needs to be invested in the right way in order to bring about this equal give and take, we'll say that. So this, what is around this King of Cups? The Ten of Swords in reverse. It could be a betrayal. But basically someone is gone to the point where they feel like there's no turning back with their inside of their head with this betrayal, these endings and stuff that they just can't seem to get away from. And this has to do with the Ten of Cups. There's a lot of cups on this board. Geez, Leo. Somebody needs to reevaluate their situations with relationships, their happiness. Do they need to look outside to get a different perspective on relationships and more guidance? Yes, absolutely. Everybody does. Who doesn't? So, overall, there are some decisions that need to be made on looking at things differently. If somebody wants to come and rush in with some messages about their foundations, about what it is that makes their Ten of Pentacles, because somebody definitely wants to rush in. They want to have a hardcore foundation, but The energy is just all wrong, Leo. What is up? There's so many endings that are happening here, cycling out, and cycles just... Somebody needs to get out of their head and realign. This is why the justice is coming in and judgment. So somebody needs to be strong. So, all right, this is what I got for you, Leo. I send you out love, light, and healing. Take care.